welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out on this kind of chilly but bright, beautiful sunny day to my backyard where we're going to have a little talk about not letting that spring growing bug get a hold of you. I bet a lot of people's wishing they wouldn't have planted stuff outside yet because we got several nights of frost coming. So let's do a little walkabout. We're going to talk about why I haven't done certain things, and we're going to end up looking inside the Hoopty Hoop House. Or take that back, the Hooty Hoop House. I got to remember that one. Alright, let's get to looking around and seeing why I'm not doing certain things. Because you know why? I know better. That spring garden bug is an evil thing. Especially when it's not spring just yet. Alright, let's get to walking around. Sorry, y'all, I'm casting a shadow. But you notice that mint pot, that mint pot, that mint pot, and this mint pot. I have not done anything yet with it due to the fact they need that root cover. I'm not going to clean them out until I know that most of the frost has gone, because I want that beautiful mint to survive. And the more leaves and last year's dead branches and everything stay in it, the more insulation there is for them to survive. That's why I haven't cleaned anything out yet. I've done a little bit of cleaning around my carrots, but not much. We've ate all the carrots. These two pots were loaded. I'm leaving some to go to seed because I want seeds from these purple carrots and these orange carrots because they survived -20 degrees. And you know what? You better believe I want seed stock from them. But I'm going to let them keep growing. Once they go to seed and I can harvest those seeds, up they'll come. And you know what? There'll be more carrots planted in these two tubs. Unfortunately, you can see this is my second blueberry going to bloom. Now, down here, I have a thornless blackberry that has gone crazy. So, what I done is I pegged that one in the ground. I pegged that one in the ground. This one the frost might have got. But there's a possibility of 3 more thornless blackberries growing there. Which, once they get big enough and the roots are good enough, I will clip them from the parent plant and plant those babies. This blueberry, I don't know what to say about it, but my gracious, it is still blooming. This is the one that was blooming and encased in ice. The blooms still survived. I've noticed some bees and other native pollinators on it, so maybe I'll get some blueberries, maybe I won't, but we shall see. But look at them. Look at them. Absolutely gorgeous. Here's another example. This rose, when she blooms, is absolutely gorgeous. Sad part is from the top down, she is dead as a doornail. Down there from the roots, she's coming back up. So I'm going to have to cut her back. Most of all the canes are dead, thanks to that ungodly -20, but look at that. She's still alive. There's hope. but I'm going to wait to cut her back until these frosts are over with, and encourage as many stems to come back up from the roots, or canes actually, to come back up from the roots. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like maybe a 5th one coming up, and it's still a little bit alive on that upper cane. We shall see. This here, excuse me, is the miracle tray. This is going on, I think, 3 years now, where this is the magical tray that I planted sumac seeds in, which I'm going to start another tray later on. Here's a sumac, a staghorn sumac. No, it's not poisonous. Don't go there. It's a myth. But look, there's still one coming up, and another one. This is going on 3 years, y'all. 3 years, and they're still coming up. So yeah, the miracle tray that keeps giving. And here's the little flowering henbit, which I will be harvesting henbit here soon as well, from not only this one, but throughout the yard. As you can see, the leaves are complete. Not that one. This one. Come here, you. See how different they are from the purple dead nettle. Wonderful. Medicinal as well as culinary so-called weed. As you can tell, sorry about the screaming in the background, the elderberries have leafed out like crazy, even more. They're not hurt at all by the frost, not whatsoever. I gotta get in here, do some vine cutting back, rescue these poor elderberries from the vines. I got some oak trees coming up inside, which that ain't gonna work. And I got a whole bunch of baby ones. Look at all of those baby elderberries coming up all over the place. All over there. They're all over. And I am so happy for them. I gotta make sure they got plenty of room to grow. And we're fixing to start another round of an elderberry grove about 16 feet away from this one. New one popped up, so yeah, we're gonna run with it. That'll make at least 8 groves of elderberries on our property. So yeah, gonna run with the elderberries, you know it. Update on the garlic, y'all. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful garlic. Look at that garlic. Unfazed by -20 degree temps. Ice. Just look at that beautiful, beautiful garlic. Unfazed. They laugh at the cold because they have a will to grow like no tomorrow. And that's close to over 100 garlic plants right there. Yeah. And remember, I'll be harvesting the garlic scapes. I use the leaves off of them, and I harvest them for those beautiful garlic cloves as well. They laugh. They truly laugh at the cold weather. It's the miracle plants. I have just in 2 beds over 300 garlic bulbs coming up and growing very well. And they've only just begun. Here's a beautiful sight right there, because I thought they died. These poor little golden raspberries. Look at that. They are still fighting and they're thriving in these cold temps. Hot, cold, hot, cold. But look at that persistence. And I am proud of them and thankful for them. Alright, I have the Hootie Hoop House open. Now the struggle begins. And once I am almost in, I will bring you right back. Finally got in. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly. Look at that cabbage. They are really starting to make big heads. And before long, I will be harvesting cabbage out of the Hootie Hoop House. Now the bad, even though they're beautiful, the collard greens. I am fighting to keep the blooms off of them because I'm not going to save seed from them. Yes, granted, and see, I just keep picking the flower heads off of them. Now, granted, they survived and lived through 20-degree temps. The reason why I don't want to save seed from them is because, let me tell you, they went to bolting as fast as they could. And that is not a trait that I want to save. I have, looks like one cabbage there and possibly one cabbage over there that is wanting to go to seed instead of making a head. Now, granted, it is absolutely beautiful. I might save seed from it, I'm not sure, but I'm wanting tenacity. I'm wanting cabbages. I'm wanting to save seed from cabbages that actually made heads and didn't just, give up so quickly. But this weather has been brutal this year for winter. And see, here's one that's gone completely to flower. No, you're not. Sorry, but no, you're not. Not yet. Sorry about that. These people have lost their minds around here. And trying to do any videos around here with it being on spring break. Now, y'all think people were murdering one another in the background. They just scream for no reason. But look at that cabbage. And y'all, you can harvest the side leaves and eat them as well. You don't just harvest them for the heads. You clean that whole plant. You strip it like no tomorrow once the heads are done. I'm getting some pretty good sized heads starting too. Look at that beautiful, beautiful cabbage. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And yes, every one of these have grown all winter long in the Hootie Hoop House. Look at the celery that I harvested from. That don't look the same, now does it? Kohlrabi has, I don't know what it's doing. It's got a mind of its own. I'm worried it's going to try to go to seed. If it does, oh well, I'll strip the leaves and eat it. I have some big lettuce, some more lettuce I need to harvest. A poor lemon, I think's gone. The olive is still hanging in there. Before long, the curry leaf trees will be coming back up. Now, like I said, I don't hide nothing from anybody. Good, bad, ugly, truth is the truth. And it shows you don't give up. Now, I have a few onions coming up. They're not looking great, but oh well. And I only have a few of the celery transplants still alive. That's fine. You know why? It got brutally hot in here. Brutally hot. The mustard green said, forget this. I can't remember what those are. They said, forget this. And they were watered. The Kale is still hanging in there. But onions are starting to come up slowly but surely. And Lord, here comes a train. Good grief. Hold on, y'all. Okay, safe to record again. But yes, I have onions slowly coming up. I gotta get in here and water. My citrus trees are still doing fairly good. I lost my little lemon. But hey, guess what? I got more seed. I will keep dropping seeds. Honey tangerines, most of them are all still alive. My satsuma is still alive. They might look horrible, but all I gotta do is trim them up a little bit and get those weeds. And the wild lettuce, yes, I don't know how it got in here, but it did. And get them trimmed up and get them looking pretty. But I don't want to touch anything until this these next 4, 5 nights of frost is over with, because I don't want to stress them out. But good, bad, ugly, it's still alive. Still alive. And see, I got little onions. You might not can see them, but they're coming up. And no, that's not grass. That is little onions. Some of them are slow to come up. Some of them might have been 2 old seeds. I don't know. But you know what? They're growing. Dandelion, still doing great. Look at that cabbage, y'all. Beautiful. Look at it. Look at that big head. And that's a solid head on there. They're gonna keep getting bigger and bigger, and all that weight's gonna be beautiful to add up for the grow off. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. That one's huge. Look at it wrapping like I want it to. My babies are growing. But good, bad, ugly. There's not really anything ugly about the collards. They're still growing, but I'm going to harvest the leaves here soon, and I'm going to pull them because, yeah, it's going to be getting a little warm for them. Because let me tell you, I'm burning up in this hoop house, and it ain't even warm outside. But look at that. Celery still a-going. Still a-going and a-growing. My babies are doing it for me. Look at those beautiful cabbages, y'all. They have grown all winter long, and now they're starting to do their thing. Now that they're getting a little more sunlight, a little bit of warmth, you definitely don't want your cabbages getting too warm, because then they'll go to seed. Like this one. It's going to try to go to seed. But I'll probably harvest seed off of these. I'm still thankful for them. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. I wanted to do some more tinctures, but that's going to have to wait till this weekend. I was just stretched too far and too thin. I was starting to feel like trying to butter a whole loaf of bread with 1 tablespoon of butter. That's how stretched out I am. I'm going to have to start saying no to people and being serious about it, because I have to start taking time for myself. But look at that beautiful cabbage. I am so proud of my babies. So proud of my babies. And remember, I didn't have any heat except for 3 candles when it got really bad. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then there's a collard hid under there. I got another collard. Yeah. Before long, I'm going to have to get this cabbage harvested. I'm waiting for it to head up, because before long it's going to be seed starting time up in here, and I'm going to need the room. Everyone stay positive. Stay positive. Continue to grow no matter what, no matter how bad it is. Continue to grow. Make those seeds count as much as you possibly can. stay positive. We got this, and we're going to make it through. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Continue to stock those pantries. Continue to try to grow what you can. And above all else, believe that you got this, because we do. We are in this together, and we can do it. Look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Everyone, take care. May you each be blessed, and I will see you soon.